we can avoid getting involved in politics, but we can't avoid the consequences of avoiding getting involved in politics. In this primary race in District 8, there are 7 candidates. Some of them will say that they support the fair tax. And some of them will say they support reform or something like the fair tax. And I'm a firm believer that actions speak louder than words. Do you agree? Yes. Okay. Well, one of the first things that we did at the North Lake Tea Party, at our very first meeting, was we had someone come in and speak on the fair tax. And that was our meeting, because we wanted to educate people. And you know what? I got an education as well. And a matter of fact, I was so sold on the idea, and I believe the truth, that the fair tax is exactly what we need, that when we had our July 4th Tea Party, we dedicated 30 minutes of that day for Mark Manieri to come in from Seminole County and do a presentation to educate the 1,200 to 1,500 people that were there that day on the fair tax. Because, see, I believe that we will do the right thing when we understand what the right thing is. And yes, we have the second highest corporate tax in the world. But if you think corporations pay 35% in taxes, they don't. But they spend an awful lot of money finding all the loopholes. And they spend an awful lot of money finding out where they can hide their profits. But you know what? Profit isn't bad. What happens when businesses make a profit? Well, typically, they reinvest. They reinvest in better tools. They reinvest to make the product better, to give the consumer what they want, what they need, so that they can make more profit, so that they can expand business, so that they can hire more workers, so that we can prosper. And without a corporate tax, and without the capital gains tax, without the death tax, without all of these horrible, unfair taxes, then our small businesses will be able to thrive, to be able to reinvest into their business, to hire jobs. And I believe that for us to pay off this debt that we're looking at, and to get our unemployment percentages back down, I believe the fair tax is going to be a big part of that solution. Does anybody else here agree with me? We can avoid getting involved in politics, but we can't avoid the consequences of avoiding getting involved. Because there are consequences when we don't step up and take action. I'm Patricia Sullivan, and I approve this message.